heading on the road now. You guys have had a lot of success on the road in these playoffs, especially lately. How have you liked your team's just general approach to these road games?
I don't feel a difference at all. There's something nice, especially in the playoffs, about being on the road, because it's just that really, kind of cocooned feeling. It's everybody else in the building's not cheering for you. It's just you. And also a simplicity to your game, right? That line, we're not selling tickets on the road here. We're just here for the points. So just play the game, and then you can, the energy in the building you can use. Right? You're going to leave the game a lot of times feeling like they had better chances than you did, because anything that crosses the red line, they're losing. The fans are going crazy, and then it's a little quieter at the other end when you get something going. But you can. There's certainly a sense of togetherness on the road. Are we all good back there, brother? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, just lost a guy.
We talked to Matt Tkachuk a couple days ago. He talked about how loose this team was and laughing on the bench when you're down a goal, like nothing really seems to faze them. In your demeanor with us, and is that something that you try to keep everybody loose?
So but it would be half the story. So we certainly want to create an environment, and this isn't just for these playoffs, it's for how we perform. We judge ourselves by how hard we are to play against, by how hard we play. And that's a very serious matter. So if it's not there, it's not all giggles. But you got to be able to enjoy it. So first of all, when I come out and deal with the media, none of you are on my team. You guys didn't do anything wrong, or if you won, I'm not buying you dinner. I'm not trying to give you a message of what my room is like. I'm not trying to create a brand for myself or my team. I'm not working the team through the media to send messages. I just walk in the room and I'll just do it face to face in there, right? So I am more relaxed with the media maybe than other guys. But that doesn't necessarily, it shouldn't tell you what the tone of our meeting was today. I'm not telling you that, right? So we're serious on the matters that are important to us, very serious. We're not a lot of joking around, not a lot of the video is nice on those days. But we're just learning. We just got to deal with what we've got to get better at. That's what this is all about. Every game, you got to get a little better. Take something that worked well for you, make sure you reinforce it. Deal with the things that weren't good that you've got to eliminate in your game. And then enjoy the hell out of it. So you can be, if your team's working its ass off on the bench, when they're laughing or there's more support, chirping, kind of positive energy on the bench, that's a really good thing, right? Keep them connected, they'll stay in the fight longer.
Any injury stuff, nothing?
Nothing. Lombo's back on the ice,
Yep.
So that's a positive for us. I don't really have a timeline on it. It was more healing than anything else. It's not kind of whenever he feels good he plays. The docs will tell us when he gets the green light, but he's back on the ice. That's a really good sign. Our loudness level went up with him, so are the rooms louder now? The plane will be louder, so we get that. And it's good to have him back.
And it's good to see I don't know if you were watching any of the stuff he's done or getting the reports from the doctors, but he's able to do some stuff that maybe he couldn't a week ago as far as.
It's like the guy who wakes up from a coma can play the piano now.
No. But you know what I'm saying.
Is he going bar now? Was he toe
he's
dragging
shooting
out
the
there?
puck.
Yeah.
He's
No,
doing back.
I'm messing with you, George. Yeah, so he's back closer. Yeah, he's not limited, so it's not like he's skating around with no blade because he can't touch the puck. He's back doing all things.
First road trip since the Aces have been here. Any traveling, or are they all staying back?
No, so the switch would be Guzda will come on the trip, and Carly will come on the trip.
So, you guys were obviously in the same situation that the Maple Leafs are in now. In the first round, down 3-1. Does being in that situation and coming back from that kind of give you guys a sense of urgency, that it's possible, it's very possible for a team to come back from this kind of deficit? Does that kind of keep the urgency up?
I don't think that factors at all. I understand the question and why you would ask it and how it's related to the last series. But we have a certain mindset built that's not related to those things. So it won't be, hey, we can't let Boston do what Boston did. That won't be part of our day. We're going to Toronto and again play as hard as we can. We want to play a little better than we played last game. fix some things, because if we don't, it doesn't really matter whether you win the series or not. If you don't learn and get better, you're not winning anyway. So what we have in the past, right, I thought we had a real improvement in our game between 4 and 5 against Boston. And it's something that wasn't quite great last night, and we can get better at that.
Hi, Paul. So saw Brandon Montour had like over 29 minutes of ice time last night.
Yeah.
It's like his third game in the playoffs where his number's pretty high. Is that something you monitor at all? No concern whatsoever? Or?
If we were running that on consecutive, so going into the game last night, he played 1 game in 5 days. He's a freakishly fit guy, right? I mean, we weren't here for this, but I ran those guys the first 5 days camp as hard as you can, almost looking to break, not somebody, but just push them right to the point of breaking. He was fine. He's one of those unusual athletes. His recovery is freakish, right? If he takes a long, heavy shift, 30 seconds later, he truly is ready to go back out. So would I want him in the 30s on non-overtime games on consecutive nights going into 6 and 7? I still wouldn't worry about it, but it wouldn't be something we're shooting for. But we're not managing, there's 3 games left to this series. We're not managing ice time now.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.